everybody. Puppy Day School with no bones about it, and got a little barky puppy over here.
Gussie! Gus!
So just wanted to talk about a couple different things, specifically COVID related, really making an effort to have your puppy learn to be alone. And oh
Gus! That was so silly. Stop that.
So puppies are, in general, dogs in general, want to be with humans all the time. And COVID has allowed them to be with humans all the time. And it is really more so than ever so important that you build in time every single day where your puppy has some alone time. Hopefully most of you are still using your crate multiple times a day, and even if they're using their crates and you're in the house, that's not the same. You need to make efforts to leave the house and have the puppy in the crate by themselves start with short periods of time, 15 or 20 minutes. Run out, just walk around the block. If you need to do an errand, leave the puppy at home and work up to, going out for an hour or two. Pick times when you think the puppy would normally want a nap anyway. That's going to help in the beginning. But I really want you to focus on this, because you are going to regret having a puppy that either in a severe case would have separation anxiety, but in a minor case would just be really uncomfortable being alone. And that's not good for the puppy. That's not going to be great for a dog. You want them to be happy and confident being by themselves. So please, please, please make an effort over the next week to start building in time every day if you can, where that puppy is alone in the house.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. Hello, you. What's going on now? What's going on now?
Okay. And then the next concept I really wanted to talk about was simply just dealing with kind of puppy craziness, okay, in general. So whether it is barking, whether it's, excuse me, whether it's jumping on you for attention, hi, and building in really nice manners and good skills when your puppy wants something. So it's sort of about how to apply all the behaviors that we've been working on. So in general, these guys are so silly. If you want to hang out,
Gus! Yes, good job.
thank you. So Gus is brand new to this program. So here's like a perfect example of this puppy really wants these treats. What are we gonna have to do for that? Yes, okay. I could tell that puppy to sit, I could push them off, but what I really want the puppy to figure out on its own is, what do I have to do? I have to practice really nice manners. And if they stay sitting, I'm gonna keep rewarding, which is gonna build that skill. It's gonna build that puppy's desire to never jump on me when it wants something. Ha ha.
But I'm just a baby.
Yes. So even if I don't get a sit, I'm gonna reward the puppy when they get off of me. Hey, hi, what are you gonna do for me? You're not part of this discussion, sir. Hi. What are you going to do for me? What does that look like? Hey. Yes, good job. The more we practice just nice behaviors when we're hanging out, especially around food, it's going to be really important. And we're going to start seeing less and less of this. It's also very hard for these guys when multiple cookies are getting doled out to different dogs. Oh, that's what I love. Very nice. And for these guys not to move when I'm treating each other, I expect that from Gus, because Gus is still a baby. But for these guys, that's really great that they are not getting up.
It's so hard to be a baby.
Yes. Go. All right, great job. So I just wanted to cover those couple little concepts with you, and we will add on their individual training skills later this week. Thanks. Bye. I'm not going to comment about the fact that my dog is the only one not sitting or lying down. I'm just going to pretend that that's not happening right now. excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. It's a cobbler's shoe situation. Lander is doing so great. Look at this. And oh my God, are you an angel over here? Thank you. Larry, down. Look at this little angel. Sit. Ooh, okay. Actually, here's another quick learning moment. So, a neighbor dog is barking up because he sees all the fun we're having. And a dog's natural reaction to that is to bark in response. Lander, here we go. So one of the keys that I do when I have this happen is touch. I want to distract, touch. Come here. So especially they can't see where that other dog is, so that's really disconcerting for dogs. But I don't want to have my dog become an alarm barker. Whenever anybody barks in the neighborhood, they start barking. So when I hear other dogs barking, my immediate reaction is to have them do something. Larry, touch. So touch game. If they don't know touch or that, Lander, touch. Yes. Or they're not great at it, just simply tossing treats, go find it. So that they're distracted, and over time we're conditioning that dog to understand just because you hear other sounds doesn't mean that you immediately start barking. That is not something that we want to have to undo down the road. So I started to introduce yesterday leave it. The concept of leave it basically means it's not yours, you can't have it, you're never getting it. In addition to that, what I do is I introduce the word take it, because your dog will need to understand there are times when you're giving them permission to have something. The way that I introduce this is by having the dog have to figure out when they have things that are valuable in their presence. They need to, his little piranha teeth, that they need to check in with you before they steal it or take it. So we start by doing kind of this silent version where I've got like a fistful of cookies over here, and I show them to the dog, and I just close my fist if they try to take them, and I wait till they choose not to take anything from the pile, and then they get, and again, if I reach in with my other hand and they start to move forward, I pull that hand away. They should not make any forward motion, and then they gotta take it. Very nice, take it. One of the ways that is helpful to treat a dog that has kind of a hard bite like Larry is to treat lower underneath their chin. It makes it harder for them to reach out. So if I'm giving him treats and I deliver them kind of closer to the back side of their, almost make them try to have to put their head down, it's helpful. So in one day, he's figured out that this is a super valuable game to practice not stealing stuff. So, oh my God, would you pan over to how cute they look?
That's what I was just looking at.
They're so cute.
Just sharing a little space on a blankie.
Okay, so second version again is that I'm putting these on the ground. And again, he needs a reminder that those are not for you. Leave it. Okay, if he doesn't steal them, I'm gonna pick one up at a time, take it. And then kind of add some movement, move those treats around a little bit. Oh, that was a really hard one. It rolled right to you. But that doesn't mean that gives you there you go. That's what I want, that dog to really move back away from that stuff. Take it. Adding, again, dropping things, because eventually what we're gonna do is take it, we're gonna move this into a real world scenario where we're practicing, say, dropping things off the counter. We're gonna have piles of treats on the ground. We're gonna have to walk by them. And the dog is gonna have to know that this concept of not stealing stuff is not super specific to just what we're doing here, but that it relates to anything in their environment. But this is a fabulous start, especially for a dog that's been crazy food motivated. So again, as the only cue we're really using right now is the take it cue, where I pick up the thing and I say, take it. He's at the point almost where I can add the word leave it, but I want them to be really solid with not wanting to steal stuff. But he's doing a great job.
Good job, Larry. Yay!